Here we go. Greetings and welcome everyone to All You Can Geek Gamescast, episode 314, 3.14, Pie Edition. I'm one of your host, Jim Gast, joined by Mike Sneedy.
Pie's almost done.
Yeah, we had more pie before. I still have the same bar because I'm so full right now. I had like this giant plate of food. I had one of, you know when like you like just get home and you're starving. I made this like giant plate of food. I had a brownie afterwards and ice cream. So I can't eat this right now. So anyways, Mike's here, joined by Tony Korkanakis.
Boom, pie shirt.
Who's got a pie shirt that says 3.14 all over it, right?
Yeah, it goes on.
It goes the whole string.
Yeah,
I'm sure 3.14159
as far as it can go to fill that shirt.
Well, yeah.
And Corey
Never
Feinsod.
Boom, Atari shirt.
Kind of looks like the pie symbol.
almost looks like the pie symbol.
Yeah, kind of looks like the pie symbol.
I could do something with
Rearrange it for it, but all right. So welcome, listeners, to episode 314. Wow, we actually have a lot to talk about today, so let's just get right into it. Rockstar today. This is the biggest news I think of the day. Rockstar is teasing a Red Dead game. We don't know if it's going to be the sequel. We don't know if it's going to be a prequel. We don't even know if it's going to be a game. But they are
the game.
They're teasing
Squeenix and have it be a mobile game.
They could do that.
Red Dead Redemption Poker on iOS and Android.
Or like a remake of the first two games.
Red Dead Tap Edition. Tap, tap, tap.
So
I did spend a lot of time playing
Red Dead Dancing All Night.
playing the Texas Hold'em in Red Dead Redemption.
I'm psyched. As I said, now, okay, this is, I'm sure there's many viewers and listeners right now going, what the fuck, Jim? You complain about Grand Theft Auto all the time.
You complain about Grand Theft Auto all the fucking time.
I do, and it deserves
Stop
it.
bugging.
It
Stop
does.
bugging.
This game, however, does not deserve it because people aren't still buying it in the droves that they are. The only reason why I complain about Grand Theft Auto is because it's still number 4 on the fucking list every month. That's why.
Because it hasn't gotten a remake.
Yeah, I don't like the game and I think it's shit, but I understand people like it.
I don't understand how you could think it's shit, though, and like Red Dead Redemption.
Okay,
The structure is almost exactly the same.
Atmosphere. That's it. That's all I need to say.
Grand Theft Equestrian.
All I need to say. You can ride a fucking horse.
The horses don't even explode. It's no fun.
You can ride a horse. You're in the Wild West. You have like shootouts at the OK Corral. It is the way to go.
All right.
It's not a mafia story, which I just don't. I'm not intrigued by mafia stories. I'm sorry. I don't like them.
So you're not getting Mafia 3 or whatever
No.
that is.
That looks like fucking shit.
I heard that game was shit too. So, all right, yeah. So Red Dead Redemption, guys. Besides me, who's excited for this?
It's definitely exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new game in a series that...
I don't know if Mike's excited though. Mike, you're not excited, are you?
Not too much. I mean, I played the first one, and like I said, I kind of like it a little less than standard Grand Theft Auto.
There's 2 right now. This is the 3rd one.
Yeah.
No one counts the first one. That's bullshit.
I never played the first
I'm
one
just
either,
saying.
so I can't argue with
They'll
you on that,
exist.
but the only thing
It's
I
not.
hated...
It's not Rockstar, the first one.
Right.
And the best part about this is, and now listeners, you can go back to our earlier episodes. It's got to be around the 20s where I was talking about me playing this game. But I did have a gripe with it, and I still remember it. It was the ending.
Which is a lot of people's favorite thing about this game is the ending.
Yeah,
Well, it's one of the more.
but my
memorable
gripe was
things
more about
it.
the fact that it took the control out of your hand. Like, it's just like, I've gotten out of situations worse than this. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. So...
There's the issue, and it's similar in a roundabout way to Mass Effect 3's ending, where
yeah,
if you're gonna work so hard as a character, and like there's levels of success you can achieve, that like when an ending comes, it's like, oh, you can't really get out of this. Like, you lose no matter what. It doesn't feel right in games as much as like
games
it would
give you
in
the freedom that
movies.
you've had. It just when they suddenly go, oh, nope, you're in place. This is where you're gonna go. That's what takes you
Work
out
and
of it.
reach.
Yeah, but that didn't have as much freedom.
Now, the timing is kind of weird for this tease, right? Like, it's seemingly out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it
Like,
though?
it's not E3, it's not Tokyo Game Show, which it wouldn't be anyway, because it's not a Japanese game. But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's really weird. Just like coming up around the corner.
You're wishful. You are reaching.
I mean,
You are
I didn't
reaching.
I didn't say anything.
If they announce this, listen. If they announce this for the Nintendo NX, listeners and viewers, you will never see me on this podcast again because my head will just explode.
Well, why couldn't it be on Nintendo NX?
Because
No.
in the GameCube era, there was never
not that it
Rockstar
can't be
games
on the system, but if
the
they
Nintendo
announce it with the Nintendo NX announcement because it's coming up, then my head will explode.
I mean, the rumor was that it was supposed to be at the PlayStation thing, and they had to bump it
And
out.
it still might. The PlayStation Experience coming up in December.
Yeah, well, if they announce it, I mean, they're already teasing it now. They're going to probably announce something within the next month or so, I'd
But
imagine.
where?
Well, they have their own
That's the
thing.
question.
That's what Tony's talking about, and that's why my
I
head
know.
will explode. If
I mean-
they announce it on that stream when the
Like,
when the
dude,
NX is,
why do they need to announce it on a thing? Like, why can't they?
You're right.
Rockstar
But-
big enough on its own
We're
that
just
they can
having
just
fun,
hey,
Corey. We're having
No,
fun.
absolutely. I
Yeah,
agree with you,
we
Corey.
agree.
I'm just saying,
I'm not having fun with you guys. I'm just saying, like obviously there's something else that could be coming up. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But
Well,
let's
it
just
could
talk
be,
reality.
this could be, Nintendo shelling out that amiibo money, that Pokemon Go money.
Again,
That Apple get on iPhone money.
Exactly.
Rockstar and Nintendo have not played
yeah.
together
It
in
would
a
be
long time, or ever.
that would be
really, I'm
like
not sure.
No, they had
bomb dropped right there.
they have like a table tennis game on Wii or something like that.
That was on the 360, I
Like,
think.
I could envision this being the. By the way, listeners,
I
if
think
you
that was
haven't
a
heard,
360 launch game, actually.
if you haven't heard, NX is rumored to be being announced like this week or early next week. Very soon, the rumors are flying right now about this.
Nintendo said it was going to be coming like in September. The announcement, right?
Yeah, and we're getting.
No, Nintendo did say that.
Who said that? Then somebody said.
Eurogamer reported it when they did
Somebody
their big
said-
hardware leak.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of what
But-
we're hinting at here with the timing of this. I understand what Tony's saying,
I'm
but
just
it's just
hinting.
I know. It's we're
I think
having
it's
fun with
50-50,
it.
but you have to consider when they
Do you think
unveiled
it's
the
even
Wii U.
50-50?
I
I'd give you like a 10% shot at that. That's why my head would explode.
I mean, here's the thing: Nintendo knows that at least to be successful in the West, I would hope that the lesson they learned from the Wii U is that you can't just ignore the third
So
parties.
to
You
be
need
successful in the West, you have to get a Western.
them. Yeah. Zing.
Yep.
You
Mike,
know,
it
you
was
gotta
good.
You got to get those Western third parties because that's what sells primarily in the West these days. So I really think that would go a long way to getting people to be like, oh, maybe Nintendo did turn around because they at least tried with the Wii U announcement. They announced what is it, Call of Duty for their system
Yeah.
at the launch of Wii U, which was a big thing at the time. They like Activision went up there and like even said like this is going to be the best version of the game, which it was that year because the new systems weren't out.
Yeah.
So technically it wasn't a lie.
Yeah.
And it's
They
not
had the best version of Mass Effect and Batman also.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I do think there's a case to be made that they tried with material audiences too for Zombie U and Bayonetta 2, which came out of nowhere. That was another surprise announcement. Which there's
Sure,
another
that's
thing.
a smaller That's a smaller scale game though.
Oh no, it is. But it is a smaller scale
Like,
game. It's not
essentially,
like,
if this game were to be announced with the NX, it's more like Nintendo's like, hey everybody, here's our system, here's what it looks like. Oh, by the way, here's the game coming out. Microphone drop. That's it.
exactly.
Walk off the
And
stage.
honestly, I think they need something like that. They do because like really like if they come out and just do their like whatever their hardware gimmick is going to be and their usual Mario, Zelda, which is awesome for me.
Oh yeah,
but
watching Zelda on the system, I'm gonna like, but
they need to grab people by the balls or whatever and just be like, look, we're fucking serious this time around.
I've been disappointed one too many times to even think this is a possibility.
I'm
That's
just
all.
saying.
I would love this to be the thing, but
I'm not saying like they come out and make a big thing like, oh, it's NX exclusive or anything. I'm just saying like in a sizzle reel where they're like,
Oh, no.
hey, here's like
they're announcing their game, which will be on all the systems, but announcing it with the NX announcement. I understand what you're saying. It would still be amazing to have that announcement at that conference.
no,
Yeah.
and then that's what I'm saying.
But then, like you
but
said
what
though
big
before,
third-party games do you think they could really like announce that would
Final
catch
Fantasy
people's eye?
15.
No, agreed. But I'm talking Western again. Western.
Okay.
What other Western game
Andromeda.
Grand
Okay.
Theft Auto, the remix.
NBA 2K
Yeah. No.
20. whatever it's called.
Overwatch Definitive Edition. I don't. There's a couple games like Andromeda. Seriously, legitimately. because of when
Diablo
it's coming
4.
out. Diablo 4 would be cool, but they're not going to announce that till BlizzCon. So,
I doubt it's going to be at BlizzCon.
I think it might be.
Well,
It could be,
you know.
but I mean, I doubt it.
I don't doubt it. I'm in the probably.
Well, let's transition to that. But before we do, just commenting on what you said. So a lot of buzz is going on the social media sphere right now, Twitter, a lot of the gaming websites and stuff like that, that multiple sources are saying like NX News is fairly imminent.
Imminent? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be at some point if they're coming out next year, right?
Yeah, it has to be. But you know, people are just saying like be on the lookout like for some announcements. So hopefully later this week, I could see them doing an announcement tomorrow maybe for a Friday direct.
It would have to be tomorrow. I mean, they're not going to do it on Thursday for a Friday announcement.
Yeah, I mean,
not
I'm
even
almost
Wednesday,
sure.
like you said.
I'm almost assured it's going to be a direct at this point. Like, I don't think they're going to do a, you know, an event like PlayStation or Xbox did. I think it's just going to be like, here's a direct. We'll have our own thing eventually. Just fucking here it is. But it is kind of funny because, like, seriously, any little rumor or announcement just like blows up on, you know, Twitter or like NeoGAF. It's just like, here's this huge ass thread about some stupid patent or, you know, whatever.
Every single thread on GAF is saying, every time they start a new thread, it's take this with a grain of salt. It's in like parentheses on every post with the NX.
Right. Which, leading to the next thing, there is a rumor that the new Beyond Good and Evil game is going to be I don't know what a semi-reboot is. That was the wording of the source. It's going to be a semi-reboot of the original game, and it's going to be NX exclusive and will be available alongside the system.
And announced with it, yeah, right. Yeah, that's another thing. So, which would be cool. I like
Could be
Beyond
cool.
Good and Evil.
I never played it. I had it, but I think I lost it or somebody borrowed it and never gave it back. But that's one of those darling, like, I don't know, fan...
Like Psychonauts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everybody thinks of Psychonauts like, oh, this is a great game. Everybody loves this game. Nobody's played it.
Yeah.
Right. It's the game that everybody loves, but nobody's played. Because they made they made a trailer a couple of years ago at E3.
Yeah, long
Got
time.
excited, and then it just fucking died down.
And it was like gameplay as well.
Mhm.
Air quotes.
Right. So people are saying now that Nintendo and Ubisoft probably made a deal, kind of like Nintendo did with Sega and Platinum Games, where they funded a lot of the development for Bayonetta 2 in exchange for, you know, 100% exclusivity. So I wouldn't be surprised considering they're still on good relationship terms. Just Ubisoft and Nintendo, you know. But we'll see.
Okay. What else do we have?
Is that about the image? You don't want to talk about anything else, Jim? You're done? I know you were super excited for it. The image for Red Dead.
Oh, the Red Dead image, yes. So the other thing that they showed in that image is like kind of a sequence of just like Magnificent Seven. It just makes you think of Magnificent
It's
Seven.
got 7 silhouettes.
So honestly, what this may be representing, and this is actually kind of exciting for me, who's not a big multiplayer fan with games, but it really may be showing an aspect of the game where it's going to be like, you know, an MMO sort of style game, where you'll have interactions with characters in the universe that are, you know, player characters. So that's what I'm getting from this more than anything. Granted, it could just be, you know, a Magnificent Seven kind of storyline, which would be cool as well. But, you know, a Seven Samurai kind of thing. But, you know, either one of them is cool. But I really think it's more about a multiplayer announcement with it. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
So the image, if you guys haven't seen it, is just a red sky with the sun and then 7 silhouettes walking toward you or away from you. We don't know because they're silhouetted. But yeah, the first thing that came to my mind was just it was multiplayer, just because there's multiple characters. But we really have no idea yet. It's all speculation. But I do agree with you, Jim, where you could see a multiplayer aspect because they were delving into that a lot with GTA, and I see them taking it further with Red Dead.
Yeah, I think so too. So, anything else, guys, you want to talk about with that? You good? Out of your, I'm psyched for it. So, I would love to hear an announcement this week, even if it is like I said, if it comes with the NX, awesome, and it's still great that we're getting in this game either way. It would be massive with the Nintendo announcement, but not like I can't get the game anyways on the other systems. So,
Right.
All right. What else do we have? Resident Evil 7. I'll get into the VR stuff soon. We're gonna get into that a little bit. Obviously, that's kind of the big thing right now. But we'll go Resident Evil real quick, just the regular game. They're bringing back the old inventory style, the one that was really frustrating in those games, like the blocky. You can only fit certain things in slots in your inventory backpack. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why are they bringing
did that
this
go
back?
away? I
Deus
didn't
Ex
realize that
actually
went away.
has that too, right now.
When did that go away?
I guess in the last two.
Oh,
So
I didn't play the last two. 6 and 7, 6 and 5 and 6.
yeah, that's what I was aware. I think. I mean, I haven't played those either, but from what I understand, they're bringing it back, and I know that it wasn't in. I'm almost certain it wasn't in 5. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember playing 5 a little bit. I never played 6, so I can't tell you. But so I don't know. I think it's something that is antiquated. I guess they're trying to get back to the roots with this game, though, and try to make it scary and try to make it, back to the roots is weird because there's going to be ghosts in this.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's very horror
Yeah.
theme instead of just zombie theme.
So
Yeah, but ghosts.
yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute, but Sony's projecting.
We do know.
What's
I mean, with the demos, they have nothing to do with the game, though. If you're talking about demos.
No, yeah, but I know that they were talking about like. No. I know that they're nothing to do with the story of the game, but the atmosphere is built from the game like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like the story itself has nothing to do with it, but the atmosphere is going to be there. So, from what I understand, it will have ghosts in the game. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I understood that as.
Mm. So
the VR system, the PlayStation VR actually launched, and there's one more announcement after this we'll get to with Blizzard. But we'll go VR right now, talking about their strong sales in the start. So there's a lot of hype for this system, for it being everywhere. You can buy them pretty easily right now. But they're projecting pretty strongly. Actually, their research company came out and said that they're projecting 2 million consoles sold, 2 million PlayStation VR units sold by the end of this year. Which actually, I guess, isn't there like 50 million PlayStation?
0.5%.
Yeah, isn't there like 50 million
40.
PlayStation 4s out? So that's a very conservative adoption rate, actually. So, I think so. I guess it's not really that much of a stretch. But Sony said that they're estimating hundreds of thousands sold in the first weekend. Whatever hundreds of thousands sold mean.
Yeah.
So.
Well, was the first weekend was one that just passed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't have the actual numbers yet, but they're projecting. So. All right, let's talk about BlizzCon coming up. We're hearing rumors of a Diablo 4 announcement.
Oh, it's on. I didn't even realize it was on here. I wasn't looking at the news.
Oh, sorry. No, you didn't have to. I mean, we're getting through it. So, BlizzCon's November 4th. Am I right?
It's like the first week in November.
So
It is the 4th. It's kind of weird, right?
yeah,
The 4th.
yeah. This is happening, Corey. I know you're in like the doubtful zone. I'm in the
No.
probability.
I would
zone.
bet on it if you want to bet on it.
You got it.
Oh shit!
You got it. And we're on,
All right.
just like that. I gotta get back. I mean, I gotta watch something soon for the fucking Daredevil bet. So, so when I win this one, we can assign each other a movie.
All right. I mean, I hope it gets announced. I
It's
just
going
don't
to be
see it
announced.
happen.
I'm pretty certain, but
I mean, the floor plan's been released. There's no space for it.
it's gonna be
So.
announced. It's gonna be announced. So
They might not have it playable. I do think they will announce it though.
Yep. I don't think it's gonna be playable.
I hope
either.
so.
I'm not saying it's going to be released like within within a year. I'm saying they're going to announce it. So
Okay.
it's due. It's due.
Yeah, it definitely
And-
is. I mean, last
I'm
one.
actually psyched because we've had this conversation before, and Tony, because I know you like Diablo 2. And Diablo.
Like
Yeah. That
Talk
was an
about
understatement.
love,
That was an
bro.
understatement.
love.
Yeah. So it always irks me when you tell me that you hate Diablo 3 because of the changes it
Yeah.
had to go through.
Because Diablo
So
3 is a piece of shit.
it's not anymore, but I
don't care.
Yes, I get it. So I'm actually excited for this to be announced because they can take what they've done with 3 and start off 4 properly, and then you can enjoy it. Because
Agreed.
it's really good.
Agreed.
So hopefully we get something.
Auction house for the win. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, yeah. That was terrible. Terrible decision. All right, let's get into what we've been up to, guys. Mike, kick us off, video game wise. What have you been up to?
Well, surprise, surprise. While you guys are not really on it too much, I'm now playing Overwatch all the time.
I don't even know if I like the game though.
I don't.
I've actually been on a lot too.
Yeah. So I was placed at 2194 to start the season. Started playing, plummeted to like 17 something, and I just recently got up above what I started. So I had a new season high, and then I lost 2 in a row, so I'm a little under it again. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot, getting those Halloween things. They're all right, I guess. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting pretty good with Zenyatta now. Zenyatta is. I'm to the point where like I feel like Zenyatta is a necessity for every team. Like, and I think every team also needs another like general healer as well. So to the point where I get mad when I see people.
Only Zenyatta.
Yeah, or just like people, because every now and then I'm like, all right, I want to be someone different, but it's just like, ugh, no one is being him, or we don't have another healer, or when I become him, they're like, all right, that's all the healing we need. I'm like, no, we need like a Lucio or Mercy too. Why don't you do that? But
I have to say, man, Anna has been like ridiculously like valuable on the. If you have a good Anna, it's crazy.
I've been her a little bit too.
Because her ult gets charged so quickly, and if you have like a Reaper or a Reinhardt, that guy you get nano boosted like 3 times easily.
Yeah. No, I've been her a little bit too. Not quite as good with her as I am with Zenyatta, but she's useful. I'm sorry, Jim. She's a good one. You just gotta.
The skill was it was a learning curve. People didn't have the time to learn her initially. Now that she's been out for a while, people got a feel for her, and she's definitely found a place in the meta, as they call it.
No,
she and Zenyatta are actually pretty similar because they're just buffing people.
I haven't played the game in now a few weeks because of all the other stuff I've been playing, but when we were ranking, like we played on, she was on our team a few times, and I have to say that she was a lot more useful then. So people are getting used to her who are playing as her now, not just trying her out and losing.
So, it's a ranked game. I better try out Anna.
Yeah, and that was happening in season 1. So, yeah. But when does season 2 end?
I don't know.
I haven't said.
Okay. So
I think they say each season is like about 3 months or something.
It's supposed to be like a season for the season. Like they're supposed to follow seasonal
so I got a
seasons.
little while.
Maybe?
I can get through my stuff and good. All right.
I've been playing that too a lot though, Mike, and so we'll have to play together at some point. But
Corey, what
usually
else?
for me, it's just quick match.
Corey, just what have you been up to then? So you've been playing Overwatch and on Xbox or on PS4?
PS4. Because I'm so close to 100 that like once I tip that, just get the loot boxes for days. I mean,
yeah, I actually did do that. I'm up to like 15 over that.
Yeah, I think I'm at 98 right now, so I'm just trying to get past that point so I can take advantage of the lower levels, getting loot boxes for the Halloween event. And unfortunately, that's like not only unfortunately, but it's too bad these timed events are timed because I want to get the stuff for my characters that I play the most. And
at least this time around you can buy.
You can buy them, but it's 3 times.
Yeah, I know, but at least there is the option.
Yeah, yes, if you get to 3,000 coins. I don't know. Most people.
Not all of them are super expensive though. Some of them are cheaper.
Witch Mercy, come on. That's what I want.
Witch Mercy, my lord.
I bought Zenyatta's.
Played as her.
It was cheaper
because eventually I'll get that skin. I'm sure. I'm at.
That's not how the game works, Corey.
Right now,
it's not how the game works.
100, so I can do it if I get these loot boxes for days. Like I said,
the most valuable skin that I got so far is the Reaper one that you see like all the time, the pumpkin-headed one.
You got it?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Sweet.
Cool.
I like that one too. Those are the 2 best. I mean,
yeah,
Reaper, Pumpkinhead, and Witch Mercy. But Mercy, I fell back in love with Mercy. Like she's my girl again, and just I have had my most played time is her. Like in the beginning, and I've played a bunch of other characters after I still have not passed like my playtime with her in my career profile, and I went back and played with her a bunch, and she's really valuable. Like I played two competitive matches, and won them both, and she was like vital both times. Like,
Oh yeah.
I got play the game in one as a mercy, and that's because Diva blew up my entire team. I just rested them, and then just having her be able to get people back. It's like when the one game I played, not one game, but when I was playing quick play, I didn't have her on the team. I was just doing Reaper or whatever, and it's just so hard when you don't have somebody like boosting or healing you.
Actually, that reminds me of one game where we actually lost. Someone left. We were winning, but we lost, so we were 5-on-6, and we actually held the point. I think I was Anna, and then there was a Mercy, and we just kept everyone alive despite being down a person. We actually, for the first time I think that I can remember, actually won when we were down a person. So
did you actually get more points for that?
I don't think so.
No.
Should have, but no.
I have to say though, sorry to real quick. The thing with Overwatch that does really well, in my opinion, is the games. They do a great job matchmaking. Because I always felt like the games were really close, and like if you win that close match, it's like so gratifying.
Yeah.
It's definitely a high there. Where, obviously when you lose, it's like a really low. So
yeah.
Well, right. Then that's the goal of a good matchmaking game. Like League tries to do this because just like you said, like a close game, even if you win, it's great. But if you lose, you're like, damn, if it was really close at least. Blowout games aren't fun. Like even when I win a blowout game, it's just like, oh well.
You laugh at it.
Yeah, you laugh at it, and you're just like, okay.
Yep.
Well, I've got enough bullshit losses where I'll take quite a few blowout wins, which that's fine.
Oh, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna say no to a blowout win, but I'm just saying enjoyment.
As far
I'll
as
still get more
the
enjoyment.
feeling you get when you have like that close win and then that close loss, they're extremes. Yeah.
Plus, there's games you learn more from. I feel 5-5.
Any Gears, Corey?
Well, I was waiting for you.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, I'll be on.
I figured we'd play like as co-op, so it's not
we should definitely do that. I was going to text you the other day, and I just
You guys will never get back to Overwatch now.
I gotta finish up the Halloween thing, and then.
So I guess maybe we should.
The problem is, by the time the Halloween thing ends, Sombra's gonna come out, and.
This is the problem with buying other games. Like it really is. Like it's such a.
Fucking Overwatch.
Because I got Destiny to go back to too, man.
Yeah, and then I just got that. I played like 5 minutes.
$300 accessory, right?
Why I'm playing that like crazy? Jesus.
$400.
$400.
You can be done with that in like a week, can't you?
I'll get to that in a second. You good, Corey? Then all set.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. What have you been up to?
I got back to League.
I saw you were playing that a lot. Yeah, you were texting.
The world.
Yeah, go ahead. You were talking about it in Slack that you were playing that the other night.
Oh yeah. It's just right now this month is the World's Championship, so they got the best teams around the world, and we're down to I think we're entering the semifinals this week. And just seeing like that high level of competitive play just like really inspires me. Like, yeah, you know what? I really want to get back into this for a bit because Overwatch effectively killed my desire to play that game for almost 5 months, pretty much, which is a good thing because I just needed to change a pace after like 4 years or however long I've been playing League of Legends. But it's just nice being able to go back to a game that, and I feel like this is where like really good StarCraft players or like Counter-Strike, it's like, when you get to a certain level of the game, you can always come back to it. You'll have to relearn some new mechanics or some new adjustments or tweaks, but like you'll still be good at the game. It's like riding a bike; you never forget.
But is the meta like really different?
The meta is definitely different, and that's what I'm learning right now because I'm just like, I'm going and I'm like, this character's a joke, and then like they like all in me. I'm like, oh shit, what? What was that?
Yeah, that's the problem with like card games. It's like the meta changes so much, and if you're not staying up on it,
that's what happened. That's what happened to me.
Hearthstone
and World of Warcraft. When I left, I was awesome at Warlock, and when I came back, it was a completely different game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that's all I've been up to.
Just real quick on the Gears thing, I just want to mention they really fucked up on the.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. It's on the news. It's on the news.
Boxes.
So I meant to mention the fact that their microtransactions are apparently killing like NeoGAF. I was reading on NeoGAF today. like super expensive items, and you can't get these really. They're otherwise pretty much unattainable in the game without buying them with real cash.
Well, like the Reddit, like the Gears of War Reddit is just that's all it is. It's like vote with your wallet, don't buy this shit, like fuck this and blah blah blah. Like that's all you see on the Reddit, and it's the one of the top posts was.
They're not even cheap. They're like we're talking like the minimum $10 purchase.
Yeah, like the top post was that awkward moment when Battlefield 1 and EA have done like microtransactions better. Like that's amazing that it's just a shit show.
There's a simple system, and we were literally just talking about the game a few seconds ago. Overwatch. Yeah. It's a simple loot box system for people that want to buy them. That's it. It's not that $5.
I mean, that's all it is. Is most like except for Horde mode. Like that's the problem. Horde mode is where they fuck you in the asshole.
Yeah.
It's like
you cannot get those additional things without paying money.
Everything's supposed to be cosmetic that you have to earn or buy, right? Except for Horde mode, which for some reason like is pay to win.
Yep.
That's disappointing because I'm gonna say like I appreciate Gears of War. I don't think I've ever actually played all the way through any single Gears of War game. But I always loved like just going to somebody's like when we used to have like this LAN party things.
Yeah, those are great for like fun. The thing about like you're having a New Year's parties. We just
everybody has a Horde mode because of Gears of War. Like there are modes like that, but Horde mode really actually created a whole genre.
No, absolutely. And like that's I talked about it briefly last week with Overwatch, but if Overwatch really introduced a Horde mode as a permanent game type, I'd be in heaven.
That Junkenstein thing is great. Everybody loves it.
I really think that that's going to be introduced. But I think that I hope they're going to reevaluate because they did this in Forza 5, and they reevaluated everything and like dropped the prices immensely and increased the amount.
But they already learned this lesson. Why?
Because I'm saying it right now. They learned their lesson in Forza 5, and they increased the amount they were getting.
Developer, I mean, they're getting shit. Like they're getting
and they deserve it. Like.
Absolutely, they deserve it. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's awful.
Yep.
It is. I mean, they did a great thing. They gave you every Gears of War game if you bought a certain edition. Or did I think
I've got it. I got the regular mode and I got every game.
Yeah. Pre-ordered it. They gave you every Gears of War game. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But then they like try to fuck you like this. Like that just doesn't feel good. It's like, holy shit.
Not like this.
Not like this. I can't say I'm surprised.
All right. So let's get into the final thing. What's that?
Microsoft greed. Just like Sony has their arrogance, Microsoft has their greed, and Nintendo has their incompetence. Those are the trademarks of all the three.
Can we just get one perfect Unity thing? Like just
no, there's no such thing.
Steam?
No,
even Steam's lost a lot of Steam.
They don't. Oh. All right, Dad.
All right. So lastly, we got I can talk about. VR. So I got the PlayStation VR. $400 accessory for the PlayStation 4. And played it quite a bit actually already. So I can talk about a ton of things if we want to. Basically, I picked up Arkham VR, which I'm going to kick off first with. As the Batman game, and everybody talking about online how this is like the definitive VR experience. I really wonder what they're playing.
That's not a good sign.
Nice.
Yeah, so this just turned, right? No, okay, so the game is enjoyable and it is really nice looking and it is really cool to VR. It is also about 45 minutes long.
No.
Yeah, about 45 minutes. I beat it drunk on Saturday night.
What?
Yeah.
For $20?
No, I only spent $6, thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had the $10 cert and the discount.
Oh no! But how much does it retail for?
It's $20. Like
it's disgusting.
If you're looking at this game for $20, do not buy it. If you haven't bought it yet, do not buy it. I promise you, you're going to be disappointed.
$20? I don't know. That seems not right.
No,
for 45.
$10.
That's not even the length of a movie, dude.
$10. There is more to do.
IMAX movies are $18, dude. I'm just saying.
Listen,
like but you're becoming Batman. I mean,
it's not even like that. It's not even that interactive. It's not even that interactive. It is like.
Aren't you just like sitting as Batman?
No, you stand and you have the move controllers as your hands, and you have the bat gun you can shoot, and then you have the scan gun with the left hand. and then you can grab batarangs and try to throw them, and that controls like a Wii game. Yep. I got so frustrated with it controlling like a fucking Wii game, I got pissed. Anyways.
So are we in agreement now from that discussion we had during your Comic-Con? Thank you.
So graphically, it probably is the nicest looking VR game that they've launched. I mean, Rocksteady, right? Rocksteady came back for this one. They came back and they've done a great job. It's got the atmosphere.
Art direction is amazing in Arkham games. So.
And it's got it. It's got it. Without a, it's awesome. And it's original. Like it's got a little side. It's like a little side story where you're looking for Robin essentially, and like I don't know. It was on rails. Like you really couldn't fail. And I don't know. I didn't feel like it was.
Were you overhyped, Jim?
Yeah, it was a cool tech demo, but that's really all it is. That's really all it is. It's not a game. It's not something that somebody should spend $20 on. It should be $10.
Not a game.
Practice. Yeah. So there's more afterwards. There's Riddler challenges I'm gonna go through now, and I hope I can give you guys better results next week after I do the Riddler challenges in the Batcave. And it was really cool. The Batcave was when you first get into the game and you put the cowl on and you put your gloves on and you take a blood sample and you're using your hands to take the blood sample from things. It's really cool. But once you're out in the city, it's more like scan, okay, then grapple out of there. You know, and it's just like, I don't know, it just didn't have what I was looking for. So, however, I'm going to say this.
To me, that sounds like a $20 game. I don't know why.
It's overpriced for $20. I've played it. You haven't.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm just saying, like everything you're describing, it's like as a launch title for a tech demo kind that you get to play as Batman from Rocksteady. That sounded like a bargain.
Yeah, but if you had DLC that was only 45 minutes long, wouldn't you be pissed off?
That's what Mike, that's what I'm looking at. This would be a great DLC pack.
No, I get it, but it's also like a way to play a game you've never played before.
Is it a game?
It's hardly.
Then it should have came with the system then.
I understand. And I'm saying I haven't played it, so I can't really judge. I just think when you're talking about Eve being $60, wow, Batman VR is going to be $20. Okay, yeah, sounds good to me.
So
how much are you going to get out of Eve?
That's all multiplayer based. I'm an hour into Eve, so I've already gotten past Batman.
There you go, unlimited hours.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer universe.
Playing Batman unlimited hours.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play more. I hope I can give you guys a better result. But I can.
I heard you can get it pretty much double the playtime with the Riddler stuff.
An hour and a half.
That still puts you to an hour and a half, 2 hours though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna hopefully enjoy it more, but we'll see. I mean, I have it, so I'm not getting rid of it. I've got. I also picked up Eve, like I mentioned, because I got a great deal on that for $20 digital. Which, by the way, has made the game better, but it's really good. That's like my favorite. It's maybe not my favorite. My favorite might be Drive Club, believe it or not. I might go buy that.
Or shitting on for
years.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever said a positive thing about Drive Club.
It's not even. Listen, I'm okay saying this because that team is fired. They're not even in. They're not even the same team anymore. So the people that worked in this game are no longer with Sony. But Sony has re-released this in VR, and it's really cool. Like everybody that came over on the weekend, we all sat in here and we played for a little while during the picnic we had. And
wait, so none of us got to?
No.
You, Corey, were specifically invited and you left. So don't give me shit. So there was a VR demo disc. Thank God the thing comes with a VR demo disc. So you're able to try out a whole bunch of cool stuff, tech demos. So everything has its merits and everything is cool. And showing promise. And I've probably played about 5 or 6 hours total of VR stuff right now. So I've played every single demo on that disc. Thumper was really cool, actually. It's like it's a weird mix. So, does anybody remember Tempest?
No, of course.
Yeah, but it's music oriented and you're going for, and it's like an obstacle course kind of thing. It's really cool. Like you have to press the buttons at the timing of the music, and it's really fast, and there's kind of like a thriller going on. There's dark music, and you have to fight bosses with the beat. It's really cool though. I like Thumper quite a bit from the demo. Drive Club was awesome because when you get into the car and you can turn your head and you can see your mirrors and you can actually prevent people from passing from your mirrors. That's really awesome. It makes you really feel like you're in a driving game. You're driving a car. It really makes you do. And Eve is another one that I've played about an hour of now, and I really like Eve, even though it's all multiplayer, which I knew sort of. I was hoping they had single player, but it is what it is. Nobody talks, so it doesn't matter. It's like you're playing the computer anyways. So I've played Eve. I really like Eve. Overall, I think that it's got some glitches right now, VR. I feel like the camera gets a little jittery, but it also may be my PlayStation, because my PlayStation is dying.
We've had, yep.
Yeah.
Are you playing it in your room, or are you playing it?
I moved it into the living room for Batman, and that was cool. Thank God, because I don't even know how I can play Batman in my room. Actually, I don't think I have enough room. But it's back in my room now for I played Eve because that's sitting down. Most of them are sitting down, and even if they're standing, you do have the option to play them sitting, so you can play them in a smaller space.
Did you get to play the kitchen demo?
Yes. So I got to play the kitchen demo Saturday night, which was great. Late night game, which was more fun. That was freaky, really freaky. So the ghost thing that I was talking about in the podcast, it has elements of that, and at some point she puts her hands over your eyes from behind you. You don't even know she's behind you. That is the freakiest thing in the world. But
because nobody even knew that was Resident Evil before.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like Resident Evil at all. It's just it's like a tech demo.
Wait, is there another demo?
Yep. There's
from Resident Evil?
No. Oh, there's a regular Resident Evil demo.
Oh.
But
it's not VR.
Did you get Rez?
I haven't gotten Rez yet. That one I haven't played yet. But I heard that's the best one, so I'm going to play that soon.
So why the fuck haven't you gotten it?
I heard Job
You're telling me about
Simulator
all
is
this goddamn
actually pretty
bullshit nobody cares about.
What? Drive Club is really good. It's really
Who cares
fun.
about it, though?
I don't know.
Jim
Eve was
does.
fun.
He likes it.
Eve was fun. I stand by the $20 Eve I bought. Far
No,
better.
I'm not.
value.
I'm not saying that.
But what else did I try? There's the Until Dawn rail demo. It's on rails. It's it feels like you're in
It's like the House of the Dead game.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to remember the name of the game. It's like House of the Dead. Then there's a heist game that we got to play a little bit of, and that was cool. It felt like John Wick, Tony. It felt a lot like John Wick. It's just not quite as accurate. Not quite as accurate.
Yeah.
The camera. I really hope Sony does release small tracking units that you can actually optionally mount for better tracking. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So.
Do you play this in a dark room or a lighter room?
Lit room for me. I haven't tried dark yet. So.
Okay.
But.
It's all the videos I see people are in dark rooms.
Yeah, I haven't tried dark room.
If that's better or not.
Well, because there is light leak under the eyes. It's not perfect seal on your eyes. So if you put it too close, my things steam up and you can't see as well. So the other gripes I have, I'm going to give you guys some gripes here because like I said, overall I like it. But to give you some more gripes is the field of vision. So directly in front of you is perfectly clear, but if you try to look up with your eyes and left and right, it's a little blurry because of the way that the VR for PlayStation VR is designed. It's the cheaper unit, so it doesn't quite do it as clarity for all around. People with glasses had no problem over the weekend playing. No problem. I had multiple people try with glasses. Ashley tried it, Nick's wife, and she loved it. So she tried the horror game, and she was like, I don't want to do this now. I was like, you're the one that chose it. We said play Drive Club, and she's like, I just want to do something different. I'm like, you chose the horror game. So she did what is it, the Thrive one or the... it's another horror game. I can't remember what it's called, but I haven't tried that one yet either, but I heard it was really scary. So, but overall, I do like it. I really want some more content, and the only fear that I have for this, and this is it's valid, is it's Vita. You know what I mean? Is it going to be supported?
All right. When's the next game coming out for it?
The next games it looks like December 6th is a huge launch day for a lot of stuff. So you get an adventure game. You get Star Trek, Bridge Crew. You get you get a whole bunch. Plus the integration in I think Call of Duty, which I'm not gonna get, but it's in there.
You're gonna get that.
Tomb Raider's got something.
Tomb Raider has it. I'm gonna get Tomb Raider when it goes to. If I can get Tomb Raider on Black Friday for $25, I'll get Tomb Raider again. So, Mike,
you played it on Xbox?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I thought game was very good. It wasn't as good as Uncharted, and I think I said that. But it was a very good game. Like I said, it's an 8 or a 9, whereas Uncharted is a 9 or a 10. You know what I mean? It's not taking anything away from the game. It just is not as good as Uncharted. That's all. So, Mike, like I said, Mike, that's a game you should look at during this holiday season.
Perhaps.
So, but I want to try the VR experience on that because that's supposed to be the most like involving VR experience. So, from what I've read. But yeah, so overall, that's your VR stuff. I'll talk more about it as I play more.
So you happy with your purchase?
Yeah.
Fifth.
I'm not gonna. I can't say. I'm not gonna go out and say I'm in love with the thing like everybody else is on Reddit. I can't say it's perfect. I'm not gonna say it's amazing. I'm saying it's
Well, I don't think everybody's in love with it on Reddit.
on Reddit. Like if you go to the PSVR forum, it's just like nonstop people. If I was posting on there, I'd be saying like, "Listen, let's talk about what it is."
You're not posting on there.
We need like real game environments here. Let's play some full games. Like Eve's a full game, which is nice.
I'm just saying, like, go to like the games or like /games Reddit and see what they're saying about it.
Yeah,
like,
so-
of course you're gonna go with PSVR Reddit. It's gonna the people are gonna say
I mean,
like
listen, it's really cool. I do like it. I'm an early adopter on some things, and like I said, I had actually.
I have to say this is probably not the worst thing you've early adopted on.
And I did have the extra $300 given to me from the bank when I switched banks. So this thing was only $150. That's the way I look at it. So
Out of pocket.
out of pocket, $150.
Would you have spent $400?
And been happy right now? Not as happy as I am now. I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's necessarily worth people having it right now. I'll say.
You think $250 is like
yes,
magic number?
$250, $299 would be cool. Even content-wise, Corey, like $399 right now with more content, more full games, instead of experiences, would make more sense. Like there just needs to be more full games. There's only really experiences right now. So you're paying $400 for a couple of experiences, which is cool. But
Right, which is my whole criticism
let's
of it. Because
let's get my. That's why I'm not. Let's see how I feel in 2 weeks. All right, let's bring it back
Okay,
up.
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
fair
mean, and we'll see.
Like what is
being
does
objectionable here.
Oculus and like Vive have out that's a full experience?
That's what I'm
'Cause they've
wondering
been out
too.
for months.
I don't know, but that's what I'm wondering as well. So, you know,
nothing. Fucking nothing.
When does the Star Wars thing come out?
that's end of this month. That's soon, so I'll probably get that. You know, so we'll see what else I'm gonna get. I think Res is probably happening because of all the raids it's getting, and I'm gonna play the demo of it probably tonight. And then I really don't want to buy Drive Club, but it's really good.
Then don't do it.
But it's really good, and I shit on that game so
Buy
hard.
Forza? Have you even played Forza?
Yeah, but he
Forza-
can't play Forza in full VR.
You don't know what this
experience.
is. You have to experience it. I'm telling you, like it's
You need
such
a
cool
fan
experience. It's
to,
such
like,
a cool experience.
Blow on you, and then you can pretend like you got a convertible or
Like
something.
it is such a cool experience. You have to at least try it. Like, am I saying
I'll
it's
try
a
it.
$400
The sense of speed.
experience?
Is there like a sense of speed that you don't get?
Yeah.
with,
There's
like,
a
the top-
craziness that's involved that you don't get in normal racing games, where you're kind of just like,
that's fine. But is it worth $400? I doubt it. That's my side of the
And that's
camp.
where I'm at. I don't have a solid verdict of that yet. How about I can't.
I
give
mean,
you that
is
verdict.
it where the Wii was when that came out? Like as far as experiences?
No,
like,
it's
is there
it's
a
better than the
Wii
Wii
Sports-
experience. But it should be better than the Wii experience. We're talking like 10 years.
I don't know about that.
No,
I
I'm
could
just
play
saying.
Wii Sports right now.
when the Wii came, I'm talking about just at that time.
Experience-wise. I know what you're
as
saying.
far as yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
It is better, but it should be better. I mean,
You could play Wii Sports though for hours on
Mike,
end.
you're not getting the point. His point is
as far as the
interactivity
way
and
that
like
how
futuristic
people,
stuff.
This is changing
Yeah.
the way we play a game. Like we changed the way people play games. This is changing the way people play games
yeah.
as well.
And it's
So is that
and it is, and it's just
Is
but
it?
I can't.
What game is it changing?
everything?
You have
You're-
not
you're virtual
tried
reality. Like,
it.
like how can you say it's like
No,
game
what
is
experience does it bring that I can't get right now from playing a normal game other than it's virtual reality?
Interactive, yeah, the interaction in the game, the different level
Like
of
what?
immersion. You
What?
have not
Tell me.
experienced the level of
Level
immersion.
of
It's hard to
immersion, Tony.
explain.
Just-
That's not gameplay, dude.
It is.
The
It adds
John
to the
Wick experience
gameplay.
that you had, Tony. Like you're seeing what is possible. That's a change. That's a level of change that the Wii brought. Can you deny that?
All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm thinking.
Like,
I mean,
It's like when the Wii came out, that changed the way people saw how you can game.
right.
Mhm.
It
I-
didn't have full blown experience games when it came out.
Sure it
It had,
did.
it had experiences as far as maybe Zelda, fine. Like, but was that?
let's not use
whatever-
Zelda as an example of that game, please.
I'm just saying, like
Not right away. Not the
that
first
came
one.
out. the thing that made that popular was not full-blown experiences, though. It was like the short things that you have, like your tennis and your bowling. And
yeah, the small games, the party games, which is what most people only had as the game.
To pick up and play.
Yeah.
And it changed the way people play the game.
Right.
The idea of VR is the same, is to change the way you think about how you play a game. And I'm just asking, as far as not if it's good or not.
Another level, Tony, I'm going to try to describe.
The fact that that's what it's going for is the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going to try to describe, like, Eve, for instance. Okay, so you're in a normal space shooter, and you're flying it, you're, like, looking, and you're flying, and you're zooming around, right? There's another field of view when you can do this with your eyes, and you're controlling the thing, and you can look behind you where you're heading by looking up. Like, just that feature alone, it's tough to describe unless you experience it, but it's amazing. To be able to do this and be like, I know where this guy's flying right now.
You can look one way and still be shooting the other way.
Yeah. I mean, that's like driving. The same way, driving, I'm turning the wheel and I'm like, where's this guy passing me on the right? And I'm like, and I jump over.
Not to say it's going to be successful, but it definitely is something that we haven't been able to experience on this level. Virtual Boy is not. Let's not get there. Let's not go there.
So
I just think that that's what they're aiming for, and hopefully they can support it enough that it becomes something that can stick around. We'll see. But I'm excited.
Concept yet. I just don't.
I'm excited for the fact that it's changing how you get to play the game.
Even if you were to try it here, I know you're going to have, you'll probably end up, is it worth $400? That's your response. And I can't argue with you on that. But when you play it, look at it for, different aspect of gaming that you have never experienced. That's all I'm saying. Don't think about the price at that point in time. Just take it for what it is for the VR experience, right?
Sure, it is. And I said,
then you can say,
John Wick was awesome, but it's not $1,000 awesome.
But that's what I'm saying. That experience is really cool. Right,
it's cool, but it's a gimmick. I don't understand. You spent years arguing that Wii was a gimmick, and now you're saying this is revolutionizing shit? There's not even one game. You can't even name one VR game that you're like, wow, this completely justifies the entire technology aspect.
And I haven't said it's justified at all in this podcast. I said my verdict is still out. I said this.
But you can't even name one game on the horizon that's going to justify this.
There might be something. I have to look ahead. I mean, Bridge Crew, there's an adventure game that looks kind of cool, platformer. There's Farpoint. I think Horizon's going to have some VR stuff in it too. So I don't know.
Bridge Crew is not going to do it. I'll tell you that. I saw that on YouTube. It looks pretty silly.
What's that?
The Star Trek Bridge Crew thing. I saw someone playing it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So we'll have to see. Whoops. There goes my.
I mean, it could happen eventually. It probably will happen, but I don't think we're anywhere close to there.
Yeah.
We're years away.
What's funny is this type of game we're looking for, it never really quite happened even on the Wii. The full potential of what the concept was, it never quite happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why we'll have to see what it turns into. And that's where you run the fear of, are they going to continue to support it? Because Sony has a history of not. So...
Yeah.
I mean, the nice thing I will say about that is that at least there's competition in the Oculus and the Vive, that people who are making games for those, it's going to be a pretty automatic decision to be like, all right, well, let's port it to PSVR now. There's no reason not to.
But there's another aspect of this. Yeah. There's another aspect of this we're not even considering, which is another interactive level for not just gaming, but movie watching, comic reading. There was comic readings at the... At Comic-Con,
sure.
They're talking about that.
I don't particularly understand the movie side. It's just like strapping a screen to your face then.
Yeah, but there might be some VR experiences in the movie. It could be different things. I don't know.
Well, right. Imagine being able to walk into the middle of an action sequence.
Yeah.
Or something.
They would have to film that totally differently.
Oh, absolutely. But it's a possibility. Will they do it? That's the question, Because, what was it? Was it Matrix where they said they had to use...
multiple angles.
Multiple angles with multiple cameras? Mm-hmm. Literally 360-degree cameras.
Yeah.
That could be a really cool VR thing. Will they do it? I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're right.
They invented technology for that, for the Matrix now. Yeah. So,
exactly. But that's the thing. It's yes, I think eventually there will be a VR experience that makes it go, wow, this is something I definitely could not get in any way, shape, or form in a regular video game. Nobody right now is making that game. I will stand by it.
I can tell you can't get a driving experience that you can get in virtual reality in a normal driving game. I'll make that statement.
You would need like probably tens of thousands of dollars to get the setup.
But even then, you still wouldn't get the same experience. Tens of thousands of dollars with the VR, then absolutely, it would be amazing. Might as well just—it's like driving a car.
But no, but that's my point, Jim. Is that this is on the level of what we was doing is changing the way you can play a game, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to be successful. I'm not saying it's going to be the most successful thing out there. It's just we changed the way people thought about how you play games, and this is doing the same thing. In my opinion, it's very exciting to see that because.
But I mean, the other VR things have been out, and like I don't really see that many people other than enthusiasts talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, but even they said
it's
that
the same thing though here with like PlayStation is making it more mainstream than like 'cause Oculus and Vive people aren't talking about because they are thousands of dollars.
Yeah, most actual like casual
consumer
people.
Like, you have a PlayStation 4.
More casual people are going to know about PlayStation VR than Oculus Rift.
Has the brand.
It's going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the case.
They hear PlayStation. They know that it's a gaming thing with you can play the virtual realities.
Even like over the weekend with people here, it was like, oh, that thing I saw advertised on TV. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just think that branding wise, PlayStation is a way far.
And that adoption may help the entire.
Right, it definitely is going to help the Oculus and Vive because this is the kid friendly, whatever. It's just the consumer level market where if you want something more premium, you go with Vive.
Sure. I mean, we'll see. I think in 6 months we'll have a better
picture. I can't even tell you that this is absolutely stunning, amazing. I can say that I know that I can say that that's the best driving experience I've ever had.
I mean, I want this to
And
succeed.
it was with crappy
I would
Drive
like
Club.
to buy it. I just can't afford to buy it right now.
No, and I wouldn't even say keep it. Corey, I would say bring it back. Like,
and I would say I've never even looked at it.
yeah, so it's not something that everybody needs to have. I think like I actually used to love driving games. I used to love driving games, racing games. So this
on Daytona.
Yeah, well, no, but I used to love Gran Turismo, and I'm psyched to play that on this. There it is. There's the game I'm looking forward to the most for this, because I know it's going to have the experience in it. I mean, the entire game is VR. So Drive Club VR, not Drive Club, but Gran Turismo VR. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, all right. I think that's going to wrap up 314. I don't think there's anything else. We've talked about this enough. So, for now. Well, we'll talk more over the weeks. It's new. It's listeners. If you've played it, if you have it, let us know what you're thinking of it. If you're questioning it, ask. Give us some questions. If you have some questions for it, maybe I can answer them for you. Write us podcast at allycangeek.net. Follow us on Twitter at allycangeek, and you can write us on there as well. And Facebook. Post on our Facebook page if you have a question. We have our website, allycangeek.net, and YouTube now. Don't forget YouTube. You can comment on our YouTube videos as well. So subscribe to our channel. Tune in next week. We'll have more VR, more Overwatch. I really need to get back into that. I do want to play it before the event's over. So, all right. Thanks.